So Morgan Wallen, my wife would probably know who he is. I don't listen to country music like she does. He's a country star. He currently has the number one album on the country charts for Billboard. In the Hot 100, he has the number one album. Well, he's been in trouble recently. He was on Saturday Night Live, and a few days before he was going to be on Saturday Night Live, a video surfaced of him partying it up in a bar without a mask and kissing several women. Whoa, not a star of the stage in music doing that? What? So he was cut from the SNL show, given another chance a few weeks later, but that was the latest thing he had trouble. And then Sunday night, we have no idea where he went. I don't really care. But he ended up early Monday morning showing up at a friend's house. He and a bunch of other guys got together, and they showed up at... No, it was actually his house. Showed up around his house around midnight, and all of his friends were there, and they were honking, and they were loud. This happened in Nashville. The neighbors got pissed off. One of the neighbors began recording something. And so Morgan, he is stumbling towards his house, and he tells someone to watch over a guy in his group. He says, "Take care of this P.S. mother effer." It's beautifully put. But he's talking about one of his friends. And he's looking to another friend and says, "Take care of him." Then he goes to say, "Yeah, that's right. Take care of this P.S. N-word." Well, that's enough. That's enough. Now, it doesn't matter that he said this to a friend and about a friend. You can't use that word. Other people can use the word. You can't use the word. You're a country artist. We know what you think. You're white. You're from the South. We know what you think. Now, this has happened to the New York Times. The New York Times has one of their veterans time reporter. And this guy, Donald McNeil, he went down on a 2019 educational trip to Peru, along with a bunch of high school students. After the trip, the students left reviews alleging that he used the N-word while on the trip. 3 other participants alleged that he made racist comments and used stereotypes about black teenagers on the trip. What did the New York Times do? Well, it said, we intended to fire McNeil, but I mean, he's an award-winning science reporter. And yes, he made offensive comments, but he didn't act in a hateful manner. Really? Hang on. But Morgan Wallen did? So he didn't lose his job. He said, I just used extremely poor judgment. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then all is forgiven, right? Except there is no redemption for Morgan Wallen. Here's what happened. In the wake of recent events, Big Loud Records has made the decision to suspend Morgan Wallen's contract indefinitely. Republic Records, which distributes his music, fully supports Big Loud's decision and agrees such behavior will not be tolerated. Big Loud's punitive action now comes with Wallen's 30-track sophomore album, Dangerous, the double album, which is number 1 on the Billboard Top 200 for the 3rd consecutive week. This is not some nobody. Then, in an unprecedented news, the Academy of Country Music announced it will halt Morgan Wallen's potential involvement and eligibility for the 56th Academy of Country Music Awards cycle. The Academy does not condone nor support intolerance or behavior that does not align with our commitment and dedication to diversity and inclusion. Look out. This is about to be everywhere with the Great Reset. Shortly thereafter, the rival Country Music Association, the CMAs, announced it was also removing Wallen's digital content from all of its platforms. The statement continued, "We support our country music partners for taking swift action. We will confer further with our board of directors to review additional measures, and we'll continue to examine our industry's inclusivity measures." Everybody's running for cover. Nobody wants to stand up. If you don't stand up when they come for you, there's not going to be anybody left to stand for you, because if you're a coward, they'll be a coward. They're all running for cover. And I am not excusing Morgan Wallen's use of that word. I don't like that word. I don't ever use that word. I don't know people that use that word. And if they did, I would say, I don't like that word. Can you not use that at least around me? And if they were using it in a hateful manner, they wouldn't be my friend and they wouldn't hang around me. It's a different world. Now, he's obviously got some drinking problems. Now, I don't know if he's an alcoholic or if he just likes to drink, but one way or another, you don't have the best judgment when you're smashed. So I don't excuse this in any way, shape, or form. But really, he's now up there with Hitler. We have to erase him. We must make him pay. I don't know what world you're living in, but in my world, there's forgiveness for the guy with the students in Peru and the guy with the drink in his hand in Nashville.